Okay, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, January 31st, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 7250 Southwest Hunt Club Drive, Portland, Oregon, 97223. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the crawl space cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some age sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS. It looks like we're going to turn and we're going to go into older piping. So it looks like we do have some of the cast iron in the being used in the home still. Now, because of the cast iron piping, it would be recommended to have a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on this stuff. We will keep our fingers crossed that it just keeps on going and going, but it is older cast iron piping, and really it probably should be considered like a deferred cost item. Keep an eye on it until it has to go, and then at some point it'll probably most likely need to be updated or modernized into like plastic piping material. Here's some deterioration. This is the biggest area of deterioration that we've seen, so definitely the pipe is showing its age. Maybe even a little separation there. We'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to get an idea about what he thinks about that, if that's enough of a separation to repair. We still have a pretty good flow, so if we lost a little bit of water at that joint, you know, it is possible, but it looks like the vast majority of everything kept on going. So at 25 feet we transition to concrete piping. Now, concrete typically is the first one to wear out. And there you can see, it kind of looks like, you know, some deterioration and maybe even some minor separation there too. So definitely the cast iron and the concrete piping is showing its age. And like I said, I would go ahead and just consider this pipe. Even if the drain repair specialist determines that no repairs are needed currently right now today, then I would suggest considering this like a deferred cost item. Looks like we're going to enter into a lateral there. So it's not maybe as long as I thought it was going to be. So 45 feet. It must go to like the side yard, and then there's like a north and south lateral piping there. And like I said, we're seeing some aging and some wear, some deterioration, possibly even some separations in the piping. It doesn't appear that we're losing a lot of water. But as a precaution before closing, I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to take a peek at it and determine how much, if any, additional life is in this pipe, because it's definitely showing its age. You see a lot of deterioration and some separations and stuff like that. Like I said, so this is a lateral. I believe it's probably in the side yard because it's only 40 feet into the street in front of the house. It's a lot further than that. And even this last connection right here, you know, the camera head is having trouble getting up over the top of it. So even that last connection has some possible like separations in there. So again, I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to see what he thinks about any remaining life expectancy on this guy. I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. We're going to wait for the water to drain out of here, and then we're going to start a pullback. We want to look at some of these areas again with the water off and everything drained out. I think this is the one that catches my attention the most here. So you kind of have this pooling in the bottom of the pipe, just because it's kind of deteriorated. Certainly looks like some separation. You know, so this part of the pipe is certainly wearing, or has the most amount of wear. So again, I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to see what he thinks, especially about this 18-foot mark, just to get an opinion there, whether he thinks that this has any more life in it, or if there's a potential for losing water, and this should be repaired now.